Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody! You may not know this, but I come from a very rich Mexican heritage, and I take great pride in my culture. As such, I'll be doing a video today a bit different from my norm. As the arbiter of Mexican traditions, I'll be counting down the top 5, or cinco, Mexican cultural iconographies. Let's get into it muy rapido. Número 5. The Chupacabra. The Chupacabra is a legendary and fearsome beast. It roams the countryside, ready and willing to chow down on any wayward goat just lying around. While it used to be seen regularly within the US, dealing with the Sasquatch, stricter border controls has kept it mostly in the Mexican territory. Really, it's a good thing though, since goats is really just an acronym for greatest of all time, and you are what you eat. The Chupacabra is really just a great Mexican patriot. Numero 4. The Chihuahua. In the US, the Chihuahua is primarily known for the critically acclaimed movies Beverly Hills Chihuahua, Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2, and, of course, Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3, Viva la Fiesta. But did you know that in Mexico culture, they are revered as gods? Yes, this dog carries deep spiritual meaning to the country, to the point where they even named an entire city after it. When one passes you in the street, it's traditional to bow as a sign of goodwill. When one is in the road, traffic is halted out of respect. And when one dies, the owner is often killed to be buried with it. The Chihuahua is truly an important part of Mexican culture. Numero 3. Hating El Salvadorians. On the Cinco de Mayo, you may see some excited people waving their Mexican flags as a sign of their Mexican-American pride. But you may also glimpse the putrid baby blue color of another flag. This is because some groups of people are more predisposed to trying to suck the joy out of every other sacred tradition that doesn't have to do with them. If you want more information, look no further than this webpage that I definitely didn't write, detailing the atrocities committed by the nation of El Salvador. I'd read it to you now, but we'd be here all day. But at least you can find solace in the time-honored Mexican tradition of hating El Salvadorians. Numero 2. The Cartels. The cartels are a group of well-known Mexican organizations dedicated to giving the people what they want. They often make a great profit selling their wares and can be described as persistent in the face of adversity. In fact, they even have very close ties with the Mexican government, which must be a very good sign. However, more importantly than their business practices, the cartel has served as an inspiration for the show Breaking Bad, which I like a lot. Some may argue that drug abuse is a terrible blight upon mankind and nothing good could come from it. But let's just look at the statistics. Breaking Bad had 10.2 million viewers during its series finale, whereas there are only like 1.2 million people using meth in America. So really I think that more people have benefited than been harmed by drug trafficking. The cartel is truly a foundation piece for Mexican society. Before I say the last entry, I'd like to give some honorable mentions. Mariachi, Donkeys, Speedy Gonzalez, Stealing Jobs, Taco Bell, George Lopez the series, George Lopez as Beverly Hills Chihuahua, The Avocado, and finally, Numero 1, Lucha Libre. Yes, the most sacred of all traditions in Mexico is that of Lucha Libre, in which the masses come from all around to see great warriors fight for honor and glory. It's spectacular to see the art of wrestling as it's performed with great finesse by masters of its craft. Not to mention, it's also a great source of inspiration. It can be observed in the documentary Nacho Libre how one simple man can rise to greatness just by pursuing his dreams of lucha. It's truly remarkable. In fact, I'm pretty sure my parents are both luchas themselves. Yeah, because I remember when I was a kid, I walked into my parents' room and they said that they were wrestling. They were wrestling. Lucha Libre is an iconic Mexican tradition to share with the globe. And with that, I hope I have succeeded in educating you, viewer, on the nuance of this beautiful culture. So go out and celebrate with your newfound knowledge.
The law saw that my card was green, so I had it. Swim across the border at the speed of Hispanic. Oh, me, oh, 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 we're just Mexican people.